You could continue with the slide.
The first one?
Yeah. Falling down?
Yeah.
Is it falling down? Is it okay? You can fall
Yeah,
down?
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So, good morning everyone. I'm very happy. I'm from India. This is my institute, Rajagiri College of Social Sciences, which is in Kerala, down the southern part of India. And my topic is related to organizational behavior, which is kind of important for all of us who are in one kind of organization or other. So I've been looking at this phenomena of innovative work behavior, basically in organizational behavior, and kind of looked at what are the individual factors which were contributing to innovative work behavior, as also what are the contextual factors. You know, the organization, the contextual factor happens to be the organization, and then the organizational culture piece. So this is kind of the overview of my presentation. Behavior is influenced both by individual factors and contextual factors. This is the first thing. This is true for all kinds of behavior. And my paper considers, brings it down to the organizational level. So how do you conceive of the individual? The individual is in terms of what is called a variable called career anchors. Career anchors, we will describe it later. And also organizational culture as context. So, let me have next one, please. Yeah, so it also means what is the kind of relationship between the individual and the organization. So there is a field itself which is called employee organizational relationship, and there are various ways in which you can conceive of this. The present views are highly of reciprocal exchange, meaning that the organization does something for the individual, individual does something for the organization. So if you do this for me, I'll do this for the organization. This is the kind of relationship that we have right now. So in addition, we are proposing what is called indecisiveness model, which is that you give the right circumstances, the right conditions in the organization for innovative behavior. That should be the basis on which we can elicit innovative behavior. This next one. So let me just explain these variables, what is called career anchors. This is true for all of us, that when you try to change your job, you will see that you don't want to change some aspects of the job. You might still want to change the job, but you don't want to change all the aspects of the job. So you will still hold on to some things that are very important to you in the job, even if you are changing the job. Next please. So these are the ways in which you can look at the career anchors. Some people, let me just give an example. For example, say a person with a predominant general managerial career anchor would not or would rather want to have growth in the hierarchy, compared to a person who would rather go for, say, the last one, which is called societal contribution, which is that he has a predominant need for contributing to the society. So it varies within us. With these 9 different career anchors, the preferences varies within us. This is the idea. And the other part is the organizational culture. How do you conceive of the organization as a context? So this is the way in which we conceive of the organization. That is, culture has been found to be one of those things that describes the organization in total. And that is also explained in terms of the context of the organization. Let me see the next one, please. So, culture can be, let's say, these are the different dimensions of culture within the organization, whichever organization we are talking about. It could be, say, it could be varying from result orientation to process orientation, a task orientation to people orientation. These are the different ends of the dimensions, and so on and so forth. Sometimes they prefer a tight control versus loose control. This is the way in which you can conceive of the culture. So, in addition, you also have evaluate within us cognitively